What is anxiety? That's what I'm talking about today on day 20 of 30 days of mental skills. Managing anxiety is a skill that we need to develop, and it is a skill, it's a cognitive skill. There are physiological components and there are neurological components, and I'm talking about those today too, but in the large part, you and I can learn to manage our anxiety, our sense of anxiety, our sense of felt anxiety, by consciously making an effort to do so and applying some strategies, and I'm talking about those today. Quick shortcut: the 3 strategies that I have to offer you in today's lengthy video, which you can catch on YouTube, also over on Substack. Number 1, center yourself in the present moment. Understand that there are no immediate threats, that your sense of anxiety is related to your apprehension or your sense of fear about what will happen but has not happened yet. And so for most people, we project ourselves into a future, a version of the future that may or may not arise. Maybe it's occurred in the past, and we have an expectation that it will reoccur, but we can choose a different thought about it. And that's what we ask you to do with this first strategy. It's a cognitive behavioral strategy, and I've spoken about it in a previous session on self-talk. Choose to think differently. Have a discussion with yourself inside your own head, or openly if you wish, about alternatives that may exist. Entertain the possibility that tomorrow might be better. That's the first thing. You can also use mental imagery, which I've spoken about in previous sessions, to mitigate against it. But with these 2 strategies, with self-talk, we're entertaining future possible positive scenarios, and with mental imagery, it needs to be done on a daily basis. You can't simply arrive in the stressful moment and expect those strategies to work, okay? It's little and often, every day. However, if you do find yourself in a stressful situation, immediate, right now, and you feel threatened or feel a sense of fear, breathing techniques help. So when you focus on your breath, coming in and going out, and coming in and going out, there's almost no time to think. So when you tune your focus, your faculty of focus and attention towards your breath as it comes in and out, you begin to calm down your autonomic nervous system, the one that's associated with fight or flight. Talking about that also in today's lengthy clip. And then finally, what's the other one? Yes, exercise. If you're not exercising, if you're not getting out of breath at least every other day, if you're not putting yourself voluntarily into a managed stressful situation, healthy stress, well then your body and your mind will never learn how to cope. So that's why exercise is really important. And not just going for a walk. I mean, putting yourself through the mill, taking yourself to difficult places through physical exertion, increasing your heart rate to very high levels for short periods. I'm not an exercise scientist or otherwise, so I'm not going to necessarily advise you on that, but we do know through research that exercise has positive implications for our psychological health, our emotional health, our physiological health, our neurological health, and I've also got links to some of that stuff in today's article too. Dealing with anxiety is something you can do consciously right now through effort, little and often, and the strategies I just spoke about. If you want to learn more about this, hit the subscribe button here to get more videos like this. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Substack, so I hope to see you there. All right, mind yourselves.